Welcome to a new Bitcoin technical analysis. Alright, guys, so on the daily, we are still in this big range, right? So, what we need to understand here on the daily, just that we have the last support candle here, and we are already testing that. And on the top, we might have already tested the top here. We still have this greedier level, of course, and a lot of lower time frame levels, but yeah, we might be testing this. Okay, so if we test that, and that is going to be all our last top candle, this is the next one. Okay, and if this is our last support, this needs to be the next support. Okay, we might still create, but for now there is just this. Okay, if we go to the 4 hour, as you can see, we might be creating a range uptrend here from this 4 to this 4. Okay, uh, we didn't test this 4 hour, not the wick, not the body. So if we break the 4 hour trend, if we break down this 4 hour, we are probably going to test this. And this break is just exposing the 4, and this is the last 4. If we break the trend, honestly, I'm not even sure we are going to hold this 4. Okay, so on the top, we clearly also have some untested candles like this one, and maybe this one here, but we already test this. So this is inside this bigger candle. That might not be enough to hold. So first, we still have this as a resistance level. Okay, uh, and right now we are in this range. And on this range, things get a little more taster. So as you can see, we have the 1 hour break level here. It was rejected 2 times. It is really trying to break. That turns that level into a polarity level. On the other side, we already have some interior range trends here. I believe we have a range trend here on the 1 hour. Okay, and inside this 1 hour, let me just turn this white. Inside this 1 hour, we have another range trend here. Okay, and this is actually better, honestly. um, we already tested every 1 hour level, and I believe we have a range trend because this 1 hour was tested 1, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and maybe even 5 times here. So that creates the range. We still have this year. Okay, we might be creating also a 4 hour interior trend from that range trend here, but that is just not gonna give me any kind of real information, because every candle here on the 1 hour and on the 4 was already tested. Okay, so 1 to 1, and also on the top we have kind of a flat trend, but this is still a trend. As you can see here, it has a perfect test there, even though already also testing that break level. This is kind of flat, and it's kind of laddering up. The only problem here is that this level, it's a polarity level, and if we break up, we are probably going to attack the next range. So we might still reject this level again, and we might, just because we already tested every 1 hour candle here. Okay, as you can see, tested, we are kind of trying to laddering up, but we are still rejecting the top. So if we keep reject the top, let me see on the 15. Yeah, this is also a good on the 15, a good trend on the 15 here, this 1 hour. So I believe we have something on the top also. Let me check. Yeah, we already have a good downtrend here. Okay, perfect. Let me check that on a 15. Okay, nice. So if we break up this interior trend, uh, I'm not expecting another big rejection from this polarity level. If we do, we are probably going to break down. Okay, if we break up, we are probably going to attack that 4 hour untested candle, maybe even higher, because on the 1 we still, yeah, we still have this 1 hour untested candle inside that 4. Okay, so we might go there if we break up. If we don't break up and keep this laddering down, we are probably at least going to the base here. Okay, I have this 4 here, let me check. So we have polarity from the past, but we have a deep dive here. We have polarity here. uh, we have a deep dive here, and we did not test that, so I'm not really sure this 4 might hold. I kind of like the uptrend here, but if we don't have any combo level as a support, maybe the 1 hour body here can still hold this. I kind of like the 4 hour break level here. I kind of like that, but it really depends on how long we are coming down. If we take too much time and we have like a break here in 3 days, I don't believe this is going to be a volatile moment, I believe. So if we come here, we are probably going to bounce on the 4 hour uptrend. If not on the 4 hour uptrend, on a lower level here. It's either, yeah, I kind of like this 1 hour here. It is kind of untested because it just breaks down. Okay, so this 1 hour can hold the price in the future. I also like this 1 hour polarity, so this is probably the best two levels to take the long position. Okay, even though the spread is really big, because we can easily come down to the bottom. uh so yeah, I believe I said everything for this range, guys. Don't forget that we are still laddering up on this range, but we need to break that polarity. If we don't break that polarity, we are probably going to break down. Okay, and on the higher time frames, if we break up, since the polarity level is so close to that candle, I'm not even sure we are going to hold that. And I'm gonna mark the body. It's probably the 1 hour there. Yeah, 1 hour backside. Let me just remove this. 1 hour backside, 1 hour greedy level. Okay, I'm gonna mark the body of this candle. It creates a peak here, so that's not the greedier point. The greedier point is the body here. Okay, and the spread here is so big, so we will never take the short here. Okay, on the bottom, if we break down these levels, we really need to hold something here, because this is kind of the last 4 hour, and breaking the trend, as I said before, we are exposing this level. And even though we can still adapt the trend in the future, I'm not going to like that. Okay, if we break down that trend, we are probably going to test this previous range. It's 1 hour, I believe. Let me check that. Yeah, okay, so as you can see, we have an untested range. We have the ladder here from this candle to this one. So I think I'm just gonna keep the range here, okay, on the body here, because we have a volley here, as you can see, and we have a ladder here, another volley after that one. So I'm gonna keep this, but in the future, if we come down here, I'm gonna mark the body of this 1 hour. Okay, because we already tested this one. Maybe a 15 inside is not tested, but I'm just gonna mark the body there. Okay, guys, so that's the next range to be able to hold if we break down. If we break up, I believe we are going to attack that range, or even this 1 hour trend that is also a 4 hour downtrend. Okay, and if we break this 4 hour downtrend, the white line here, we are probably going to attack the next 4 hour trend. All right, so this is all my levels for Bitcoin. We are kind of staying in this small range, is really trying to break up. If it's not able to break up, since all the levels below are tested, we might break down. Okay, so guys, see you tomorrow. Thank you. Give a like and subscribe.